But then
Yeah.
you also have worked with some friendly ones too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
And then, oh my goodness, y'all, man, dude, how would do before? Like speaking of why I got this fresh in my mind right now. I mean, like, dude, these playoffs is just getting more and more exciting. Man.
Yeah, they are good.
I mean,
they
dude,
are good.
I mean, Drew, I know you watch the playoffs, but I know you watch it. I know you've been watching it.
No, not really.
You haven't? Oh no.
And none of my teams are there, so I don't really know anybody in there.
Yeah. Who are your teams?
The Lakers and the Cavs.
Oh, okay. I'm with that.
JK, do you watch?
I'm with that.
You do? So have you been paying attention to the playoffs? So neither has been paying attention to it.
I mean, I do know. Golden State lost last night.
Yeah, I didn't see the game.
Boston lost last night. I know that much.
Golden State lost.
Yeah,
Did they lose last night?
Well, Boston did lose last night. Yes.
Golden State didn't lose last night.
Well, they did.
They did.
Yeah, they got blown out.
Oh yes, they did. What am I thinking? I was thinking about the Milwaukee game.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy. Yeah. Oh yeah, they got blown out. What was that? 40 something points.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, wait a minute, folks. We're experiencing technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's okay. I got you.
I do hear you. Yes. And I heard Andrew when he was talking.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess
I got you.
But yeah, like I said, basketball's cool. Ain't no teams I like this year. No players I like. Kyrie's out. It's not really exciting this year for real.
Oh man, dude, man, I love it though this year, man. Oh man,
but exciting this year.
Hey, but you know what is exciting, man? What's exciting is what's gonna be happening in the city, man, this summer, man. So Drew, you got some stuff, man, that's coming out, man.
Yes, sir.
So why don't you tell us, man, what you got, man? That's coming up right now, man.
Coming right now. Got a couple things coming right now. Saturday we got a Ladies' Day game show, Mother's Day edition. We had 6 guest speakers, 5 performers, about 7 vendors, all ladies. It's gonna be at Captivate from 4 to 9.
Yes.
Tickets include unlimited wine. So come and get all the wine you want. Come network with all the women. Come enjoy the entertainment.
Whose wine is it?
We have a variety of wines.
Oh, okay.
See.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got that's Saturday, and then what's that? May 29th we have my birthday. I remember my birthday surprise. Gemini stand up. Gemini season's coming up.
That's right.
Oh yes.
Yeah, May 29th we having a comedy roast. I was in an after party featuring some of my comedy friends, some of my performer friends.
Okay. He got some tickets right here for y'all too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make
tickets on sale for everything right now on Eventbrite.
Could you send me the flyer?
Yes, I can. You can go to Locomotion Media Entertainment on Eventbrite and everything. All the events will come up. Or you go to Ladies' Day Game Show, search that. Search Backyard Comedy Rose Volume 4. That'll come up too. We both have a performance Saturday at the Outpost in Kent. That's at 5 o'clock. Anybody want to come out there? It's the Ohio Festival. Y'all can check us out there. It's a lot of stuff going on. Next month, it's a lot of stuff. I can be here talking all day about stuff.
Oh, wow.
I can be here talking all day about stuff.
Well, that's what we do. We talk about anything.
Well, let me come to it.
Don't worry. Hey, don't. Just a fair warning, y'all. He's not Wayne Brady in my show.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Oh no, I'll be damned.
No, but in June we are having another Ladies' Day game show. This one is the males edition, Man's Month. So
that is gonna be nice.
Yeah, Man's Health and Father's Day is in June, so we want to celebrate the males with this Ladies' Day game show. We're looking for eligible bachelors because Ladies' Day game show is a game show that includes vendors, guest speakers, and performers. So we're looking for males who want to partake in a dating game show. So we're looking for 5 eligible bachelors. These bachelors have to be professional males. Single, over 21,
with an occupation, not a job.
Right.
Yeah, someone single. Yeah, someone not saying everyone, but we're just looking for a certain type of thing. This one just to for the dating thing, and whoever wins, we're gonna pay for a whole day for them and the person they choose. So it's gonna be a little different from any other game show, but that also will be on Eventbrite. Also, you can go to Andrew vs. Drew B or Locomotion Media Entertainment on Instagram and on Facebook for all the information. May 29th, also we having a kickball cookout, part 4. This is our 4th edition. Every year for my birthday, we have a little kickball cookout.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, come on down. You can go to Eddie Bryant on Facebook, Andrew versus Drew B on Instagram. Get the information, private location. So we're gonna have kickball, cookout. We also have water balloons. Bring your families down. Let me know if you want to come.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Oh, man.
What else? There's a lot of stuff going on. Also 10K got a show coming up Sunday. She got a show coming up Sunday. You want to talk about
Is that the 14th or the 15th?
the 15th? Well, she'll be performing at the Ladies Day Game Show on the 14th. And also at my birthday party on the 29th, but she got some shows.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of shows coming up. Like tonight I perform at Exotic Cuisine with Jen. She has a song called "Kick It." That
Exotic Cuisine, all right.
Yeah, we're up there a lot actually. So anybody can come down, support. Thursdays, mostly Thursdays, and over the weekend we're usually up there performing and stuff. Over the weekend, like you said, the Ladies Day Game Show. I'll be there. There's more performers, great ladies, performing that day. Also,
okay.
And over the weekend, what other one? What's that one? Over the 15th? I believe it is on the west side, Lorraine.
Oh, okay.
Zamar's. It was Zamar's.
Oh,
yeah.
Zamar's. Okay.
Zamar's Center. I forgot what it was, but that's hosted by Trap Boy Mannequin though.
Oh,
and
okay.
DJ Jack the Ripper.
Yes, Trap Boy. Yes, man. I like that dude, man. He gave me my Trappy Award, man, on my birthday.
Oh yeah, I'm receiving one actually on the 25th of this month.
Well, you are? Oh, okay, so we got another fellow Trappy, man. So now we got two Trappy Award winners in here.
It's actually not Trappy's Award. It's the Dedication Awards.
Wait, oh yeah. Oh, I
think
it's
it's
Trappy
different.
Dedication. Oh,
I think they're different. Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, mine was the Well, I think it said Trappy and Dedication. It was Dedication Awards 3.0, something that was on there. But yeah, well, we both got awards from Trap Boy, I should say that. And then we're about to have a third one. So since you're about to get yours on the 25th, and Drew, Drew's probably next is going to be Drew. He's going to get his pretty soon.
Nah, probably not. But yeah, so yeah, we got some a lot of things coming up this year. Also, we got the third annual Fairly New Comic Contest.
Yes.
Yeah. So every year we do a Fairly New Comic Contest. This year we're looking for comics. If you've never done comedy before, or if you have done 3.5 years in it, then you're okay with us. Go ahead and send us your information to locomotion@gmail.com. That's LOCAMOTIONENT@gmail.com, and we'll get you into the contest. Right now we have our 6 contestants. Ryan Polk is one of the contestants coming in this year.
Yes.
He was part of our second annual last year. He came in 3rd place, so this year he's looking to come in 1st place. So if you want to be part of it, just let us know.
Yes. Well, yes. We had that dope venue in Columbus, man. Yes, we made it to the finals. Yes, and he also left out another good part too, man. I'm one of the comics in the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to get to that in a minute. I was going to get to that.
He's a roaster to get roasted.
Yeah, so for my birthday, so I do a backyard comedy roast every year. This will be the 4th annual. I usually pick somebody who I feel like is deserving in our community. Last 3 years it's been somebody from Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
This year I decided to do myself because we're in Cleveland. I said I want to do it in Cleveland this year, and I decided to do myself a long time ago. So when I do myself, it's my birthday. So it just makes sense. So I just reached out to some of my comedy friends and decided to get roasted. And then we having an after party, so I reached out to some of my performer friends who do music, and that's the after party. So.
Which was a great idea.
Yeah, so,
that's
forward. Yeah, so Volume 4, the Backyard Comedy Roast, Volume 4, the roast of Andrew versus Drew.
Give them the address.
Yeah, so 2409 East 8th Street, Captivate. Make sure you guys get your tickets. You get your tickets at Eventbrite right now. Like I said, search Backyard Comedy Roast, Volume 4. Andrew versus Drew B. Get your tickets. Tickets $10 for both events. It's 2 events. You get for $10. You can't beat that. All Gemini's are free. All Gemini's are free to all my events for the rest of Gemini season. So make sure y'all attend.
Yeah, and I currently got tickets on me as well. So if you guys want some tickets, feel free to hit me up too. If you can't get a hold of Andrew,
yeah, you get your tickets from also live physical tickets from all the performers on the list has the tickets, so you get your tickets from them.
Yeah.
Just make sure you come and celebrate with me in the Gemini.
Yeah, make sure y'all add Andrew versus Drew B on Instagram. He has all the events posted on his page. So if you guys are looking for events, make sure you hit him up for details.
And where can they find you at 10K?
10K on Instagram, 10K Gram. That's 10KAYGRAM. 10K Gram.
Is it 10K Gram?
Yes, sir.
And Andrew, where can they? And I mean, well, I know we had you on here before, but for the ones who wasn't listening last time, where all can they find?
You can reach me on Facebook and Instagram at Andrew vs. Drew B. That's Andrew VS Drew B DRUB. You can also contact Courtesy of Locomotion Instagram or Locomotion Media Entertainment on Facebook, or you can just Google me, Andrew vs. Drew B. Everything pop up: music, TV shows, movies, events, everything that pop up. You Google me, just get in contact with me. Or you can Google Locomotion Media Entertainment. I just found out today that Locomotion Media Entertainment is huge on Google. They just sent me something today that told me how to review, but I didn't know that.
That's dope.
Okay, that's what's up. So since we do got some entertainers, here today, man. So what would you guys like for this? This is my question for both of you. What would you guys say? Is probably one of the hardest for what you guys do. What would you say is probably the easiest, but what is probably the hardest? Like as far as for what you guys do. Like what would you say is the hard part about it?
Okay, let's start with the easiest. I think the easiest is promoting.
Yeah.
The easiest probably would be promoting. Yeah. The hardest?
I think the easiest part will be creating whatever it is you're going to do would be the easiest for me. Just the creating part.
I think the hardest is actually getting people there.
That's definitely the hardest.
Yeah.
Because you can promote all day, every day.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You can get your name out there and do all you can to, get people there, but it's got to be up to them to actually, arrive and show up, show out for the event,
Right.
Yeah.
That's me, y'all. And
We know. It's everybody. It's 95% of people we know, for real. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, people next to you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how you put Ryan Polk on a flyer for an event down the street from where you live at. You knew him for 20 years and you won't show up. But you put Eddie Murphy on a flyer to go down.
Everybody in my
hold on, but to go 2 cities down and you'll show up and Eddie Murphy won't show. You won't really be mad at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You spend time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
That's
it's just crazy how the support factor of everything we do is just
it's terrible.
Yeah. And would you guys say that because somebody actually had told me this when I was, and this was somebody who's a singer, and she was talking about how she feels like Cleveland is one of the cities where they don't support.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's always your own city, no matter where you are. They not support people.
That's right.
People were trying to get to Atlanta, and people in Atlanta trying to get out of Atlanta.
That's
so it's
right.
Not,
and vice versa.
Yeah, it's not really nobody trying to get to Cleveland.
No, and they are actually Cleveland's on the map now.
Yeah, it's popular. I mean, I would say it's slowly growing popular.
It's been slowly growing since I was. But but it just depends where you are, and it's always seems like that. No matter where you are, people not gonna support you like they would support somebody they don't know, which is strange to me. But it covers everything, That's what everything is. Instagram and followers. Everybody want followers, and if you ain't got no followers, I'm not going. If you got 1,000 followers, I'm not going compared to someone who got 20,000 followers just because he got people following him on the program. It's strange.
He can pay for him.
It's strange. Exactly. And it's strange. That's why it's so strange to me. Like, it's strange. The whole system is strange.
But sometimes the followers don't even matter. Sometimes,
people think it do.
Like you said, they usually just chasing the name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
But a lot of people base off if I'm gonna listen to your song, if I'm gonna go to your show off how many followers you got. Oh, you got 1,000 followers, I'm not going to your show. Oh, you got 20,000, I'm going because I think somebody might be saying
and the Ticket City events, they'll be. If it's something local, the tickets be cheaper than something like how it would be if it's somewhere. And
you got to think that it's the same. Oh, I won't say it's the same funny, but it's the same funny. It's the same funny. They you just laughing at them because you trying to think they somebody, so you laugh a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. But since you don't know him, you're not laughing as hard. But it's funny, like laugh.
I think sometimes it depends on your work ethic. I think it depends on how many people actually see your name and how hard you are working, and to get your events and your shows and your name out there, for people to see. And the more people that see your name and stuff like that, the more people who will show up.
There you go, though. That's all in the following. The more people, so it takes more people for more people to come.
Yeah, but it don't have anything to do with social media either.
I think social media is definitely. I would have to say that is one of the ways to promote yourself.
It is a way.
Yeah, because
if I had 20,000 followers, people would be more prone to come to my events because they feel like somebody because I got a whole bunch of followers. When I'm gonna have a care about followers, I'm gonna have to give people my social media handle because I don't care. But I don't know 30,000 people. So it's just people morale and the perception of things is off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'll be for me, because lately for me, like the first time when I was at the Improv, I mean, we had a sold out show at that day when we had the Improv, and but then when it came to the second one, I mean, not too many people had showed up, but that first one, oh man, it was like you would have thought you was actually seeing some celebrities there.
Yeah.
We literally had like a full blown sold out show, like, and it wasn't letting people in and stuff, and yeah, and I think that was, but then
that's how it should be though for at least the first show. So people choose the show, but
But then that's also how I knew how. It also depends on where you're performing at too, because when I had posted my flyer for the Improv, that was probably the most likes I had ever got on a flyer that ever as far as when it comes to comedy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Like, dude, I could go to the post when I first posted that flyer. Got at least about like 200 something likes, versus on all other comedy flyers, they only get what, like maybe, I don't know, like 10 at the most maybe.
It's the cloud. People see you there, so they think you're doing something. You're doing the same jokes. It's the same. I'm the same person. It's not like I'm gonna do the same jokes at the cool store. It's funny bones. It's the same jokes. Like, I don't know, but like I said, perception is everything. That's why some people know how to work the perception game.
Yeah.
And some people don't. But I don't like to play the perception game.
And that's why some people succeed and some people don't.
You can proceed without it.
Succeed.
You can super succeed without it, but you can succeed without it. But I just rather not play it.
And what you guys would do? So, do you guys think that you necessarily would have to move to, say, L.A. or Atlanta, New York, one of the popular cities, to become successful? I mean, I disagree with it.
I think me personally, I do for what I want to do.
Right.
Because what I want to do, I can't do here.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I take it back. I disagree, and then I agree because what I do when it comes to film, yeah, they're shooting in Cleveland, but at the same time, you don't have any film studios here. Versus if you go to Atlanta, you got Tyler Perry studios and stuff.
There's film studios here. This is not big, but
right.
to be as an actor,
they're not Universal Universal.
Yeah, they ain't got like Universal and stuff.
As an actor, you can make it in Cleveland and be around because you don't have to, because you're acting, so you can just go and come back and go. So that's not really big. But for me, when I'm doing like events and like I want to do a big ass game show, I can't do a big ass game show in Cleveland, Ohio. Who's going to come to Cleveland, Ohio in November when it's snowing to be part of a game show? Like, nobody wants to come here as a, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really do what I want to do here. But that's what everybody will say.
No, I disagree that you have to move, though.
Well, yeah, because like you sing, so like you sing.
I have to move because I have to put focus on. You have to be somewhere to build that type of thing. Like you have to build what I want to do.
Yeah.
You can't just be somewhere. I have to build that. Like I have to be there to build it. Then I can leave. I have to be there to build.
Yeah, because that was one of the things. Because I definitely be thinking about that sometimes. Like, okay, man, should I move to Atlanta, or should I move to LA? Even though I really don't want to move to LA because LA is so damn expensive. But yeah, I don't know. I got a feeling that like if I was to leave Cleveland, then next thing you know, all of a sudden everything's gonna be shot down here and stuff.
I've been thinking that my whole life.
Yeah, but you can't let that hold you back.
But if you're gonna do it, do it.
That's right.
But at the same time, like I be telling people, regardless if you move to LA or Atlanta to do I don't know what, you're still gonna be called to Delaware to do a movie or New York to do a movie. So no matter where you live at, that's what I'm saying. As an actor, no matter really where you live as an actor.
Don't be afraid to jump. Like my cousin Kelvin Rice did. Dude's on there. Like he over there in LA right now, about to start filming season 2 of BMF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
I mean, you do got to be in the place to be like when I was down there in LA shooting the Captain series and things like that. Like you have to be in that place. It's a different energy. It's a different vibe because you meet people, you rub shoulders, and people see you. It's easier to get in than when you somewhere and you got to put it in a casting call and you got to. It's I know him. Here go thing. That's how people get on because they know somebody. It's not your talent. It's who you know.
Yeah, and then also and then let's not forget on who you're dealing with because Marie. Let's not forget. Supposedly we dealt with somebody that supposedly was LA affiliated. But
she went LA crap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then
beware scammers.
Yes. Oh yes. You definitely. Yes, you definitely gotta be aware of that because there's definitely you got everybody that be trying to. Definitely not trying to take advantage or will try to use your image for anything.
Yeah, she had everybody do all this work and it hasn't shown anybody anything.
Yes, that was Now that right there was crazy because Marie. Oh man, Well, I mean, the good thing about it though was that I got to meet Marie out of it. That was the good thing. And, I met some other people, but yes, that one was I mean, I was looking like Big Red for nothing.
Oh wow.
for that project.
Well, speaking of series though.
Oh yeah. Tell about your series. Yes.
Captain series right now. You can catch the Captain series right now on Tubi. Tubi is free. You can catch Tubi anywhere. You can get it on your phone, your Xbox, anywhere. Just go catch that Tubi Captain series with a KKAPPIN. I'm gonna play Marty on there. I'm about to start a advertisement or ads or a push. It's gonna be called hashtag What Happened to Marty.
Where's Marty?
Where's Marty? So check out Captain. You'll see what I'm talking about. But Marty will be back for season 3 in its finale. But check out what's going on with Marty. Where is Marty? What happened to Marty? Hashtag Where's Marty? Make sure y'all check out that hashtag.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
I want to check that out. And then and with the TV show that you just mentioned on Tubi, so like Captain. KAPPIN. I'm gonna have to check that out. Like, what is that? Like, what is that show even about?
It's about it's directed by a young lady, one of my friends from Columbus. She's living in LA, called Tiffany Hardy, T.T. Spielberg, T.D. Hot Tracks. It's about a rapper who lived in Columbus, who called her friend who trying to move to LA. She got some money problems, so she called her cousin, who was played by Marty, to borrow some money to move to LA so she can start her per se music career. And she lied to him and said she had a record deal. She really didn't. So, but he gave her money anyway. She went out there and tried to become something. She became something. Things got a little fishy. You know how the game go, especially in LA.
What's the genre, Becky?
The genre is comedy. It's comedy.
Okay, comedy. Okay.
It's a good comedy. So check it out. Captain KPPIN on Tubi right now.
Oh, okay. See, man, we got another jack of all trades, man, over here, man.
I do everything.
Yes, man.
Oh, also.
Yes, let's see what this is. Yes,
Yeah,
another one.
That's
there we go.
That's why we said I can talk about it. But also, the Anniversary Drew B Bipolar Gemini Volume 3 Bipolar Summer comes out May 27th on my birthday, so make sure you get that. I got Volume 1 and Volume 2 right now on all platforms, so make sure y'all catch up on Bipolar Gemini Volume 1 and Bipolar Gemini Volume 2 on all platforms. Also, I got a music video coming out to
On the phone.
one of my singles, On the Phone, featuring the lovely 10K. On the Phone, 10K music video will also be coming out May 27th. Also be premiered at the Backyard Comedy Roast. So if you at Captivate, you'll get a live view of the music video live at Captivate. Blah 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 blah.
Oh man.
That will be coming out. On the Phone is a single off the BMDMs and Sneaky Links album. That album will be coming out in July. So also I got a song with 10K called Sneaky Links. So make sure y'all check out that. That'll be coming soon. Sneaky Links. So Bipolar Gemini Volume 3 May 27th. And then BMDMs and Sneaky Links July. So make sure y'all check those out.
Oh man.
Bipolar Gemini Volume 4 the Fall and Rise will be coming out September 21st. So make sure
my goodness, man. See, this dude.
Also, me and my brother got an album coming out this year. Yet untitled, but we got 2 singles ready to be dropped this year. So it's a lot of music. I don't be thinking about. I do so much stuff that I don't be thinking about what I do until it's time to sit about doing it. I don't promote everything. Like I got
to sit there and think about it until it comes to you.
Yeah, like I need workers too.
And he executes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This dude, he's the man. Yes.
Drew hit up OMS.
I know.
Yeah.
I just told somebody yesterday I need to go there.
He definitely executes, get things done.
And
he'll
we did
help you
this
with the recording side too, guys. He likes
let's record music.
Yeah.
Man, you know something crazy? Like, man, when I was in high school, I used to want to own a record label too. But I'm like, a record label is just too damn much. I mean, it's definitely it's a lot, and it's a lot of it's a lot of issues.
Of work, but it's a lot of fun.
But then I also when I was living in Youngstown, I actually was vice president of an independent label, and even that right there was a headache. I mean, but I did kind of make a mistake on that because I was working with somebody who really didn't know the business, and thank God that I got out of there while I can because it was while I did because it was definitely looking like hell.
See, that's the thing. Like, I get a lot of people asking me to manage them on a lot of different things, and I don't mind managing people, but it's about the focus. Like if I'm a manager, I need you to be focused. I need you to
dedication.
want to. Yeah, I need you to want to do this. Like, if you're gonna do this, I want to do because I'm gonna push you. I got so many things we can do. Like,
because who gonna do it for you?
Yeah. So
and that's the thing because I get so many people that be like, oh Ryan, you know, what's up with movies? Keep putting me in movies and stuff like that, and I'd be like, dude, okay. And I've actually had kind of stopped like doing that, trying to look out for people sometimes because, like, okay, I'll put in a word for somebody whenever there's a casting call, and they won't even fall through, or they don't be consistent, you know. So
they don't want to do movies; they just want to say they do movies.
Yeah,
everybody want to say they do something. Yeah, I want to really. That's why I be saying, I'm like, man, what I do, I can be so much bigger if I had people helping me because I do what I say I'm gonna do. It's not because it's just different. But one more thing coming out, y'all. Also, my birthday. I'm executive producing this song, this track. Produced by Ill Design, executive produced by Andrew vs. Drew B. Song by Pink Masquerade called Bullshit, featuring Chubbs and Ace Carter. Make sure y'all also check that out. We're dropping on my birthday too. It's gonna be off the my executive produced album called, I guess, Andrew vs. Drew B presents, and got some artists on there doing some songs. So that's coming out. Wow, I got.
You got a whole bunch. I mean, you got a whole bunch. You do a lot for your birthday, man.
Yeah, and that's all unexpected. But I'm talking about this period. I like.
You gotta stay busy. I mean, you know, for the stuff that we're trying to do, we gotta be consistent and we gotta stay busy.
And that's the biggest thing, especially because when I moved back to Cleveland, it was hard because I ain't been in Cleveland in so many years, and then try to do events and try to get people to come to events and try to get your name out there. It's kind of hard. People are already doing stuff out there. They like, so who are you? Like, why should I come to your event? So it's different from being in Columbus where I had a little base already and had people that would come out and support and. So I'm just trying to get back. So it's hard for real. It's hard to do this.
Well, yeah, it is because like I said when I got my award and when I was telling people I said and if you really think about it, man, we're in this game by ourselves. So you know, man, because like we said, you know, it's hard to get people to support and it's hard to get people to promote you. So yeah, you're definitely on your own with it.
It's like you got to give people money to come to your events.
Yeah, that too.
Like you have to give them money.
You got to bribe them. You got to yo, pay me. I'm gonna give you $10 if you pay $10 at the door to come to my show.
Yes, it's really like that. Like,
but that's the thing though, like they don't want to support you, but they don't want
to
support them.
And which is no problem. Like, I have no problem. Like I have a lot of comedian friends and artist friends, and I have no problem going to their shows as long as it's on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'll be so busy throughout the weekday, but on the weekend I have no problem coming to your shows and spending $10. But when I want you to come to my show, you want to get in free. I'm like, dang, I came to your show and I paid somebody else because it would have been your show.
Yeah.
Like, So I don't mind you. I don't mind that you in for free.
Yeah,
but it's just the point of.
I just try to I try to come whenever I'm off work or depending on where the show is, and if I gotta pay because I work there a shift, so you know what I mean. Like, I do want to support my comedy friends, but I'm not about to pay no $15 for a show. And I can only stay there for 30 minutes, an hour. Yeah, so I try to come basically, like you said, like on the weekend if I'm off, mainly if I'm off that night, and depending on what time the show starts. Like if your show's starting at 9:00, I most likely probably won't be able to make it because I ain't gonna be able to stay long. I gotta leave for work. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, but so 10K when. I already had asked Andrew this one since I had him on the show before, but why don't you give us a little bit of a background about how did you when you start getting into music and where you from?
Oh well, I've been into music for a very long time. I was here 2 weeks ago with James.
Yep, the entertainment plug.
With James. Well, basically, I've been into music for a long time. For real, in and out of studios and stuff because my mom, she's an artist. Now she's a PR. She got her own business and stuff. She in charge of Go Get 'Em Entertainment. She's looking for artists and stuff. Anybody who wants to be, who's serious, like Drew said, who's serious. She's in charge of Go Get 'Em Entertainment. I'm originally from here. Yeah. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but I've moved to Florida, Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay.
I made me a little name out there, then I came back here. Because my son or whatever, and I just been in the scene basically, here and there, doing shows, creating music, connecting with people, and just getting my name out there more, stuff like that. So.
And how's the music scene out there in Tampa?
Actually, it's pretty hectic. It's hard to if you don't know anybody, if if you don't know anybody, it's kind of hard to get your name out there. But it's like it's kind of hard. It's pretty hard in Tampa to actually expand your brand. It's not really newbie friendly. If that makes sense.
Friendly.
Yeah, it's not really newbie friendly. So, like he said, once you go into a different environment, you usually do get supporters or whatever. I did get that, but like I said, connecting with DJs and networking and stuff like that, it wasn't really like fun. It seemed like more hard work than it is fun. Here it's like you get to interact, with people. This is your environment. I was born here, so it's like I get to see regular people that my mom used to connect with and stuff like that. It's easier to just network.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yes, man, I miss Florida. Man.
I miss Florida. I shouldn't have came back.
So you came back?
Nah, I just came back for real for family.
Oh, okay.
All my family here. I don't have no family in Florida, so we had to come back. And yeah.
Okay. And this is another one of my favorite things that I like to do. We're decisive over here. She will give us a few. She'll give us like a known Black history fact.
Shoot. Okay, hold on.
Okay. I didn't mean to put you on the spotlight like that. that fast, decisive.
I'm good for it. Did we talk about Lonnie Johnson?
Lonnie Johnson. Who was that? I don't think so.
He holds over 100 patents. The JTEC technology.
No, I don't think we did cover him.
Really?
I don't think so. No.
Oh shoot. Okay, so hold on. Let me get you. Now hold on. Mm-hmm.
Just hold on. We're coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Let's get this going.
Yes, I don't think we never had that one before.
Okay.
Yeah, Marie be digging up, man, the buried secrets, man, with these known Black history facts.
Eventbrite.com.
All right now. Okay, so okay, so maybe I didn't tell you about him, or maybe I did. If not, it's a refresher, and I always got a backup. So I'm introducing to some and reintroducing to others. Inventor and engineer Lonnie G. Johnson. Of course, he's a brother.
Okay.
No specifics on his birth date or anything like that. They don't get into all of that. But Lonnie G. Johnson is a former Air Force and NASA engineer who invented one of the top-selling toys of all times, and it's still popular today. So we're gonna get back to that a little bit later. But aside from that, Lonnie G. Johnson has worked on outer planetary spacecrafts that went to Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. His Johnson thermal electrochemical converter technology was named by Popular Mechanics as one of the top 10 world-changing technologies in 2008 and beyond. And so when you see those initials JTEC, that's the brother. And you see it all over the place. Buildings and stuff like that. Thank you. Buildings and stuff like that. So pay attention. Y'all ever see JTEC? That's the brother, Lonnie Johnson. And amongst other things, moving along.
Yes.
Amongst other things, Lonnie Johnson currently holds over 100 patents and has over 20 more pending products and processes ranging from toys and consumer products to advanced technology, energy devices, and methods.
Okay.
Yeah, so just to name a few of his patents. The wet diaper detector inside the diapers, that's him. Yeah, a method for producing a thin film battery, him. The thin lithium film battery, he created it. Hold on a second. The automatic pressurized fluid gun, he did that. Pinch trigger water pump gun, he did that. Rechargeable battery power, he did that. Supply overcharge protection circuits and method of manufacturing a thin film battery by direct deposition of a battery components and opposite sides of the current collector. See, don't get me started. Lord have mercy. I get an A in science today, but he did that. He had the pressurized air and water rocket launcher, amongst other things. And one of his most famous inventions that I so love today still, and is still one of the best, is the Super Soaker.
Oh.
Yes, he created the Super Soaker. Yeah. So shout out to Lonnie G. Johnson. The brother is out here, but I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, we got the women that figured out how to get Louis Armstrong, you know, up to the moon and stuff like that with their mathematics and stuff like that. And so the fact that Lonnie G. Johnson is one of the top engineers and holds over 100 patents, this man's been creating stuff for years now. You know, just like what did we go through last week? Who did we go through last week?
Honestly, I can't remember who we went through last week.
Marie Van Britten Brown. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
You know, because you know it's people like her and him, and of course the lady that created text messaging, the melanated brother that created, you know, the use of the cell phone and you know, GPS in the cell phone system. All that's created by us, and shout out to them. Marie Van Britten Brown, Andrew versus B and 10K. That she created the home security system. You know, she's out of Queens, New York. Originally, her mom was out of Pennsylvania. Her dad was from somewhere else. But, you know, her husband was a engineer and she's a nurse. And they lived in Queens, New York. You know, and Queens, New York, Jamaica, Queens, New York, and that. So, you know, it's hype up in there. Definitely. You know, and crime is at all time. Ain't nothing changed. But due to that, she created the home security. This was back in 1966. It didn't get accepted because she was a melanated sister until 1969. But she created the microphone that goes in with it, the camera and stuff, so that, you know, she don't have to see or talk to anybody face to face. She can just, you know, hit a button or turn on the TV. She had the sliding peepholes, all of that. Sister created all of that.
Sliding peepholes?
Yep. Marie Van Britten Brown. Yeah, remember? The top peephole was for the tall, the middle was for the average height, and then the bottom was for kids. Yeah. And they heard that one. Marie Van Britten Brown. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, creator of the home security system.
Okay, Black Girl Magic.
Yep, all day. Yep, and they, of course, they still use everything that she used to, you know, create and keep going even today.
Oh, nice.
She passed away in 1999, born in 1922. So they had this stuff back in 1966. You know, ain't no telling because of prejudice what we don't know about that our, you know, melanated people have invented and created.
Yeah, and it's because like I said, we don't ever get enough credit, man, for what we do.
Yeah, just like Miss Jenner Brown, like she was the creator of the Maxi Pad. You know, back in what was that? The 1830s or something like that? Wasn't that the 1830s, Ryan? If I'm not mistaken. Well, it took them 30 years though, 10K, for them to accept the patent because she was a black sister. I believe it. So them nasty hoes is going around leaking and stanking and stuff. Yeah, all because they didn't want to accept the sister. You know,
this won't work.
Listen.
Yeah, and it's that's messed up. Yeah, because I didn't even know about that either.
Yeah.
And then I'm also even trying to even think.
Mary Jenner Brown is her name.
Oh, Mary Jenner Brown.
If you notice, most documentaries, if they're not focused on the melanated person, they're gonna look straight over, you know, what they invented over, you know, the documentary or whatever.
Yeah.
And I even gonna mention who invented the microwave, the blow dryer, all that stuff.
Right. Or even now, I feel like you know, like say if you get somebody who's black that becomes CEO of a company or something like that, of a major company, of course, you know, they're not gonna publicly announce him. I mean, they might announce him locally, maybe, but publicly, no, they're not gonna announce him.
Give more credit to the person who hired him.
Yeah, like I believe the CEO of McDonald's is black, and I wouldn't even have thought that. And I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if the last time I saw a video, this was around the time when like the founder came out or something like that, when they had the CEO of McDonald's and he was black, but I wouldn't even have thought it because they never had said nothing, or they'll never like publicly announce it. But you know, that's all right though. Hey, they had no choice but to put Obama out there when he became president. So we all knew that he was the first black president once he got into office. Man. And so what we're about to do right now, real quick, we're going to go into a quick music break. So if you guys want to call in to for questions, concerns, or to give us a hard time, or to give us some shit.
Or to buy tickets.
Whatever. Oh, or to buy tickets, yes. To buy tickets.
Let's give away a ticket. Give
away a ticket to the first 2 callers get a free ticket.
First 2 callers get a free ticket to my birthday bash, Gemini bash, May 29th. 2 parties in 1, comedy roast, and also after party featuring the lovely 10K.
Yep. Okay, so you guys heard it. So when you so definitely get your asses on that phone.
First 2 callers.
Yes, first 2 callers. Get your asses on that phone.
Everyone said my mama. Mama, you get in free already.
Yes. Call in line. You can call us at 216-939-5087. That is 216-939-5087, and we'll be right back with the Rap Radio Show.
Can you play one of my songs?
Sure.
2 of my songs.
Yeah. I love that.
Sure.
I can walk a little further, show you how to dance when it rains. You can be my mountain, I just don't know how to love you the same. You don't love me.
It's not Ryan.
Oh, nothing to add hard for a second.
Oh, go get some water.
You say what?
Go get some water.
See if y'all got some.
Yeah, she still got some.
Oh, don't worry, she can use a double after that. What just happened? Right here.
Hell yeah.
I got music on YouTube.
Okay.
You're not mine. It don't matter no more time. It don't matter. You and I. It don't matter. We need time. It don't matter. Well, I think it's getting better. Could you be mine? I don't know about forever. Yesterday we were fine, but I'd love to see you in the morning. The light in your eyes, where the pain has got me faded. I can't find my mind. It don't matter no time. It don't matter. You and I. It don't matter. It don't matter. You're not mine. It don't matter no more time. It don't matter. You and I. It don't
Hey, Drew.
matter.
What's your stuff on
It don't
Angie verse DRUB. Space B. You can play Mojo and On the Phone. And Mojo is on this album.
Thank you.
Different context. Hey, call me. Here's my number. Call me. Hey, what's going on? I'm trying to see what we can do so we can get this. I got to shoot. I'm trying to do the thing. Like, I need you to let me know so I can context. So then I heard somebody say, hey, we told him that you didn't give him no prize. I can't give him nothing. He don't call me. I told him to call me. So he didn't get contact. So I screenshot the message. Like, he was a message number, so I don't know what to do. Like, so I'm happy with the difference. Yeah, he did this, and I had to come out with a contest. And I said, bro, why are you on Facebook? Pretty much just shit on my name like that. Yeah. Like, I literally contacted you a million times trying to get you to do these things. Like, all you have to do is, it's like, so that's why I'm just arguing with people, man. Big stacks of your gas. We ain't got no brain. This girl is trash. Little fat ass. Trips no good with gas. I'm tired. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Big stacks of your gas. We ain't got no gas. Girl is trash. Little fat ass. Big stacks in your broke ass. You ain't got no cash down, and your girl is trash. With a fat ass, taking trips in the broke gas. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never with no random. She just gets the double. I just be rolling deep right here. It just say forever. Baby, pussy up, but she better have some pop. Pussy poppin' number one. I don't think I ever stop. I ain't got some dope smoke. Engine number 9. If it's drama, meet me there. Going down the road, and it's fine. I'm okay. I do you because it's mine. I just strap the crash. Niggas blowing money time. Okay. We got no right to go out there. Girl, it's trash. Like I said, like I'll be in contest because I perform.
Like I was invited to be in the competition. From my standpoint, my team, I wasn't competing.
Okay, I see.
I just showed up and I wasn't ready for the game. And if I did win, then I win.
Big stacks in your broke ass. You ain't got no cash down, and your girl is trash. With a fat ass, I'm taking trips and I'm blowing gas. I'm sky high, I don't give a fuck, I don't know why.
I like that. What's the other one you said?
On the phone.
I like that. That's from, oh, okay.
Yeah, this video coming out. This the video that's coming out on 27.
But he got other bangers too, like me. I got other bangers. He got bangers.
Two
Bangers.
I know.
Everything was black and white. And two roads don't make a right, so fucking can't get away. Left a lesson since early secondary. home later tonight. It's 4 a.m. Why you bed taking on this pipe? Where you at? The club closed at 2. Last call was 3 hours ago. Before I call 5 on your K or even come at home. I ain't insecure, just wanna be sure you ain't playing games. Going tick a tack, you be holding back. Say something, girl, get it off your chest. I fuck with hoes, I let them get too close. Late night text messages, nasty pictures on my phone. Was my only fear when I was broke. Puppy, no diddy. I was making bed, no pocket piece in. Toxic conversations got me sitting here talking. Everything ain't always black and white. Hit 2 wrongs, don't make it right. So why we can't get right? You left a message early saying you be home later tonight. It's 4 a.m. Why you in bed taking on this pipe? Where you at? Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me. Call me.
Not yet.
Straight smoking, taking way too hard. You been drunk, crashed on your friend's house, couldn't drive the car. Been feeling doubt, 5 a.m. still trying to figure it out. Where you at? That's where my mind said, hold tight, probably somewhere bending it back. Maybe I deserve that, the body's perfect, but don't do me like that. I ain't insecure, just wanna be sure you ain't playing games, going tip to tap. You been holding back, say something, girl, get it off your chest. I fuck them hoes, I let them get too close. Late night text messages, nasty pictures on my phone. Just my own fear when I was broke. Puppy, no diddy. I was making bed, no pocket percent. Toxic conversations got me sitting here talking. Everything ain't always black and white. Hit 2 wrongs, don't make it right. So why we can't get right? You left a message early saying you be home later tonight. It's 4 a.m. Why you in bed taking all this pipe? Where you at?
Woo.
Call me. 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 Everything ain't always black and white. And 2 wrongs don't make it right. So why we can't get right? You left a message early saying you be home later tonight. It's 4 a.m. Why you in bed taking all this pipe? Where you at? Call me. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Call me. 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 Call me.
May 27th, make sure y'all go on YouTube, everywhere. Make sure y'all check that video out. May 27th.
Shout out to Ill Designs too on the
Ill
beat
Design
side.
made the beat, and he also shot the video. Shout out to Ill Design Music and Ill Design Media.
Go.
Yes, El Design, man. Yes, I love that dude, man. He is dope. Just such a dope videographer, and everything he does behind the camera is dope. I want him to make me a cartoon drawing still, since everybody on Facebook is posting those now. But I do want one. And also, again, first 2 callers get the free tickets to the roast. And if you call in at 216-939-5087, 216-939-5087, we are not joking. So get your asses on that phone. And and also, so with me, we're back. Rap radio show. I got Andrew, Drew B, and also 10K with us here in the studio.
What up?
And so before we went into break, we did mention about the fairly new comics contest, which that was actually how I had met you, because when I had signed up for it, and the first round that was in Newark, Ohio. Newark, yeah. And then that was when I made it to the finals, and we had that dope venue in Columbus. It was at the King of Clubs. It was, I came in third place, but hey, I was still happy to be on that stage, man. I felt like I was doing an HBO special on that thing, man.
That venue is one of the dopest venues in Columbus, Ohio. Very hard to get unless you're a guy like me. Yeah, but they're very hard to get. Every day I get somebody asking me how do you get that, and I be telling them you gotta be somebody, you gotta go somewhere, you gotta wake up and pay attention. Mm-hmm. But that was a dope venue, man. I wish it'd be a lot of shows I throw, even though I do music, it'd be a lot of shows I throw that I don't even perform at. Mm-hmm. And I'd be like, I'm so not about myself that you would think like, Drew, you be doing these shit. I don't perform at these shows like 10 clubs. I could have took full advantage of that stage and did something very dope. And it was around my birthday, you know what I'm saying, also last year. So I could have done something dope. But the fairly new comic contest is something I put very much pride in. It's the third year we're doing this. Because I do a lot of comedy shows. I do comedy sketches. I want to do a comedy series about something. I'm not going to let it go. I want to do a comedy series about something. But I'm looking for dope comedians. And it's so hard to find comedians or even people who just want to, like I said, stay tuned and interact with what you got going on and build with you. So the fairly new comic contest was my way of finding new comics who was fresh and want to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I decided this contest is the third one. Like I said, anyone who has no experience, up to 3.5 years experience, you can do this. We usually have the first show at like a ran down venue, you know what I'm saying, hole in the wall type of venue, somewhere as a starting comedian you pretty much would perform at, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the finals is somewhere where you would never perform in your life again. Believe me, you never perform in these final venues in your life again. But the finals are always held somewhere where I like to put you where you feel like a star. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel like a star when you get in this venue. So I got a nice finals place this year. Both places will be held in Cleveland, Ohio. So just make sure you guys, like I said, interact. LocomotionEnt@gmail.com. LocamotionEnt@gmail.com. If you're a comic, if you know somebody who's a comic, make sure you guys tap in. Like I said, I met Ryan there last year. He made it to the finals, came in third place. It was a nice experience for all of us. And I just want to keep it moving. I just want to keep it going with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so when it comes to contests, I mean, what is you guys' views on when it comes to contests? I mean, I know you said you never had competed in it, and then I remember you said you was there, but you wasn't. I mean, you was there, but you wasn't competing. So what would you say is kind of your view on a contest as far as when it comes to entertainment, like a rap contest, a comedy contest, anything like?
Well, so far as the contest, I think exposure is mostly on my mind when I think of a contest. I show up to a contest and don't expect to win. Yeah. I don't really care to win because I'm there to support all the artists that shows up. Okay. So if it just so happens, blessed, I'm grateful. Things, it goes on, whatever. Mm-hmm. But so far as a contest, I don't really view it as competing. I don't really view a contest as competing with, other people that you're supposed to be helping level up and elevate with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a contest is a contest. I don't really, go by that.
I mean, personally, I like throwing competition. It's not really about competition. It's about expanding your talents pretty much. Right. It's just like if you're a comedian, it makes you write better. Because, you got a whole bunch of comedians who are going to try to write better. So it just expands your talents pretty much. But I don't do contests as a performing contest because I feel some people contests are rigged. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they already have a view of who they want to win. Basically, whoever brings in the most people or who is going to win per se. And I don't really like that. All my contests are judged by the people, by judges. We do scores, we do tallies. I have no interest in who wins. I really don't care who wins. And most people I know, I don't know about any contest. So I don't enter contests because I feel like it's prejudged or predetermined who's going to win.
Yeah, and being somebody like who has competed in, like when it comes to like comedy contests, I've competed in quite a few of them, and then such as with Fairly New, and that is one of the things I did. That is one of the things I do like about contests when it comes to the Fairly New context. How you guys did have judges, and I think what it is, I think I'm coming to understand that like I'm starting when it comes to contests, even though like you said contests are rigged. I do like it to where I'm starting to like it more to where you have judges versus you have people who vote in the audience because you can have a comic who's complete trash, but yet he'll win.
Run 30 people with him.
Yeah, he'll win because he brought 30 people with him.
And then if it's not judged by the audience, and it's judged by the promoters, they gonna let him win because they run 30 people, so they make some money off him. So they like, we gonna let him win. They run 30 people. So that's why I don't like that. And I'm like, it gotta be judged and do numbers, like do a system, make a system, judge off these typical things. That way it's fair to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever.
I mean, but and like I said, I was just happy, man. Just even though I didn't win in the finals, I was just happy just to make it to there and do it because that was my first time ever actually advancing in a comedy contest, and that King of the Club stage. Oh man, still my favorite stage to perform on out of all the stages I've been to.
The whole venue was dope. The backstage, the artists backstage, like everything about it was dope for real. Like I said, this year's gonna be that different venue. I would love to. I shouldn't do it, but no, I ain't do it. I'm doing it in Cleveland. I said I want to do a lot of things in Cleveland this year because I ain't did nothing in Cleveland in 15, 20 years. So
you should.
I want to bring everything in Cleveland this year, so I'm gonna do it here. But I got a dope venue this year for the finals. Dope, super dope.
Yeah, but just spoiler alert, listeners. He's not telling.
I'm not telling nobody where that this year.
Also,
because people be trying to like. I'm a trendsetter. I ain't gonna say it. I'm a trendsetter. I don't care. I'm a situation changer, and when I do stuff, people following that, and I can do something that's in May. I can plan something in July, make flyers for it, and everything. Make it July. Somebody will see that and try to do it in 3 weeks before I do it, just to do it. They have nothing to do it. They just want to do it before I do it, to say they did it. So and it's like, man, why not call me, say, hey, Drew, well, how can I help you? How can we do this together? What can we put, make it even bigger? But people don't want to do that. They want to say they did something. That's harder to me.
And is there anything we can expect different from this year versus last year? What can we expect different this year than from last year?
This year, well, if you're not familiar with the Fairly New comic contest, and no contest does no one does anything I do. That's why when I see people do it, I'm like, I know you got it from, because no one does what I do. But this year, every year, the contestants do comedy skits, and the comedy skits are part of their first round scores.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
This year, because I know some people are familiar with the concept of the stage, and they like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do, Ryan. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna throw you off a little bit this year. I can't really say because Ryan, you are a part of the contest, so I really can't.
Oh yeah, dang it, never mind. I'm about to leave the room. Dang.
Right, but there will be a different to the sketches this year. I usually give people a leeway of what they can do. Do what you want to do. Uh-huh. This year, I'm gonna give you probably a topic or something. I'm gonna give you something to base it off of, just to throw you off a little bit, just to see where because it's all about building your comedy. All this contest is about building your comedy thing, your whole comedy experience. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be different. The whole topic's about the sketch, and then last year, every year is different. The first year we did 2 rounds in the finals. It was a 5 minutes and a 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And last year we did a 5 minute clean.
Yes.
We did a 5 minute clean comedy in 15 minutes. This year, I'm going to throw it off too. I ain't going to tell them to do, but I'm going to throw it off, that part off too. So it's going to be 2 variations of something different just to throw people off. And I'm just really trying to brand all these events. That's why you see so many annuals. Like, I've been doing these things for 4 or 5 years. Like, this ain't nothing new I've been doing. Like, I've been doing these shit for years. So I'm really trying to brand these things. So when I move them somewhere or somebody see these things, they can say, oh, you've been doing these things. What's the formula? Or how can we expand these things? So
I'm not sure if he brought up the couples retreat either.
Oh man,
couples retreat.
Yes.
Yeah. So see, this is something else I'm gonna start. I want to start.
Exactly.
I want to do we're doing a couples retreat game show. Basically, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, about being a couple, about being things, about just different experiences. About, you know, when they say you in a couple, you're not supposed to have single friends because they don't. So I just want to, you know, expand my couples friends. So I just feel like doing different things in different cities, going on retreat, and then also throwing in the game shows in there, couple things.
Just doing random fun activities.
Hey, Decisive. I want to see you and T, man, get in on the retreat, man.
Like couple building.
I want to see y'all two on one.
Couple building type things.
Trust exercises, stuff like that.
Yeah. Games,
cooking,
food, drinks and things. You know what I'm saying? Just for a little weekend,
right?
Things like that.
I'm with that.
See what you do, and then like I said, I just want to really brand it, record it, and see what we can do with it. So
and how far to go.
Yeah. So don't take my ideas, guys.
No.
You need to. It's copywritten.
And if you see it, you know it came from you versus B.
But yes, Decisive, man. You and T get on one, man. I want to see you guys on a game show, on a couple game show. I think that would be funny.
It would be juicy, yeah.
So I really want to do it in Cleveland, but also I feel like if we do like different sites, you know, beaches, areas, and things like that, to really give people this experience.
Different cities.
Yeah, so it just really takes people who want to do these experiences and live these experiences with us and really do it. So I feel like if Mona came out here and say, hey, I'm going to do this, people will hop on that right now because it's Mona. But she going to do the same thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, it's all about that popularity and fame.
No,
that's the bullshit.
All about who you know.
Yeah,
so it goes back to that. Like, Mona going to do the same thing I'm going to do. She ain't going to pay you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And on top of that, Drew versus B, he's lit. Like, on top of that, he's lit. Like, he can do all types of stuff, and you can get in on all types of activities that he's doing, too. Like, it's a brand. Yeah, it's a brand. Also, I got this big thing I want to do this year. It's going to happen this year in Vegas. We got this big thing we got planned. When everything fall through this year, it's going to happen. So, we got a lot of things going on. We're very quiet about things because we're just humble about stuff, but we got to get bigger about stuff.
Man, and it was so funny you had mentioned that, because I was actually thinking about that, too, when we was on break, how when you said how couples shouldn't have single friends and stuff. Do you believe so since, you know, everybody in here, well, except for me, I'm a free agent, but do you guys agree with that? The whole couple?
I think this is like the type of stuff that we're going to be talking about on our show.
We have a show coming up, too, coming soon.
Yeah, we're naming it the Muse Report.
Muse Report?
Yeah, the Muse Report. But this type of stuff that we're going to be touching up on, like so far as like couple things and like things that you would do so far as you would be in a relationship versus if you were single. And I do think that couples should have couple friends. Yeah. It's just easier to like do things.
To do things and experience things, and also you can't really talk to your friend who's single about your experience because they going
through single stuff.
They don't know
single situation.
You don't know what to do. Fuck her.
Yeah. Or you right. Or like okay, yeah. So like yeah, because true story, man. Like I had knew somebody who when she got into a relationship with this guy, he automatically said, oh, no guy friends at all. You know, delete all your guy friends out of your phone. Don't talk to none.
Some guys are like that.
But I won't say no guy friends, but you know who your friend is.
Versus the guys who actually trying to get in where they fit in.
Who waiting for that next step. So it's a difference. And some people don't see that. Most females, and that's
Drew have a female best friend that they've been friends forever, so I don't really have an opinion, about who he can have as his best friend or not, you know what I'm saying? But he has this female best friend who, I don't really, what's it called? I can basically trust him with her because they've known each other for so long, he talked to me about her and stuff like that. He's not secretive, about certain things, so like, certain relationships are allowed.
That's the difference, being secretive about things and being
open about
and private. Like, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
So it's just everything is touchy relationships, especially fresh relationships, new relationships. When you new, you trying to understand things.
You're trying to learn things.
You're trying to learn. They ain't trying to. No, I just want to know so I know how we work in it. Because if we gonna be together, I gotta know these things.
Yeah.
So like that, you know what I mean? Some people don't know that, and then they end up breaking up and finding somebody just like that and doing all of it.
Yeah,
and it's a cycle.
Yeah, it'd be so stupid. Or decisive. How do you? What do you think? You agree or disagree on that when it comes to okay, relationships, and then should the woman cut off all the guy friends and should the guy cut off all the female friends?
Yeah, well, you know what? Personally speaking, like I didn't cut off my single best friend, but there was a distance because she just did not identify. Early in my relationship, I did try and go to her one time and talk to her about stuff, and she was like, well, you're married, and I can't really talk to you about that. And I'm like, okay, thank you.
That's
Facts.
She gonna give you all the hood right.
Straight up, because otherwise it would have been bad advice.
Right.
Because she be wilding out there.
Yeah.
But I don't believe like take out
She
all.
do.
I mean, as a male, I won't say all right. You gotta get rid of all your male friends. But like I said, who.
He let me keep my gay friends, my gay guy friends.
Those
but the rest
No,
of them
because
had to go.
you have to let go of the ones whose intentions are to mess up your relationship.
Like you know which ones are gonna flirt with you.
Yeah.
Like a relationship.
Even though they never did before, but all because she got somebody.
Yeah.
Now they gonna pull this crap. Yeah, they had to go.
The devil is always right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's just understandable. Especially if we gonna be together and we gonna do this, then that's understandable. But if we just like messing around there, do you well?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, because I don't know. I guess I just gotten lucky then because like there's been times where like I've hung out with women who are married and their husbands be cool with it. Like they be cool with them hanging out with male friends but I guess I'm one of the ones that like
They don't see you as a
trust.
It depends. It depends on I guess feeling the feeling they get from you too. Because if he knew like oh yeah he trying to get at you, he's not gonna allow me to go out with you because he know deep down inside that you're trying to get at me. That's not gonna work.
Like for instance, like you see her in a picture or something, and you post something as a friend. You post something. I'm looking like, oh, that's your friend. That ain't your friend. That's something he waiting like that's not your friend. He looking at you as a totally different. He only your friend right now because but as soon as you say you got a problem with me, he like
there we go. So that's
so take and have a drink.
Yeah, where they fit in. That's where they're
he gonna be a Mitch. Yes,
that's why I find a relationship. I don't really console or talk to females because I know there's a lot of females that they won't tell you they like you, but they gonna try you or if they situation I don't want to be around that. I don't want to put myself in that position to even put somebody else in that position. You know what I mean?
Though I don't mind.
Yeah, that's what
you said. What?
I said though I don't mind.
I mean, but
be the shoulder they cry on. Why not?
Be the shoulder.
I've
had some situations
you don't need to take in all that energy.
Thank you. That energy.
My thing is, but he feeds off energy really.
I don't.
No, you do.
I mean, I do, but
you do, and you try to stay away from that energy because you feed off of it so badly.
But like there has been. I'm trying to think. There may have been some moments where a woman who was in a relationship. She got into it with her dude and stuff, and she came to me telling me what this guy did and stuff. Now, did I try to get with her after that? No, because they probably would end up working it out, and which they did. But I listened to her story. Yeah,
7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 guys gonna try her.
Now, for real? Well, yeah, and that's true. But in that case, I was just
on your relationship too.
Yeah, definitely. But in this case, I had, I was on because we was on the phone. I just sat there. I sat on the phone, listened to what she was talking about, on what they got into it about. She was talking about leaving him, and then that's when I was like, oh, okay, well, do you love him? She said, yeah. And I was just like, okay, we'll try to work it out and everything. And then that was that.
She must have looked at you as a really close friend, as a good friend, because no female will run to a guy, in a relationship who's trying to fix a relationship, and try to get feedback that you gave her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you encouraged her to work it out instead of, drawing her back from her relationship and trying to hit on her and stuff like that. Like, that's noble.
Yeah. Yeah, and then now she would have said, "Oh, hey, we broke up," and then
what's up with you? What's up?
Yeah, yeah. Then I would have been like, "Okay, yeah, well, let's go get some drinks or something."
But that's what I'm saying.
But if she would have broke up with me, if she would, but like, but what also depends on the woman too.
What does relationship mean?
But breaking up mean like y'all completely done.
When do you really break up in a relationship? It takes months to really break up.
See, okay, from a female point of view, I'm not gonna run to another guy, about my guy, if I'm not trying to make him feel some type of way about our situation. I'm not gonna run to another guy about my current situation just to make him feel some type of way about you know.
Oh, okay. Well then. Actually, here I just thought about it because it actually brings me to like this little story where it was a friend of mine who I went to college with, and she when she got into a relationship with her dude, he didn't want her. He really did not want her talking to any guys, but then and then they broke up. But then they had broke up because dude was cheating, and then she was talking about how Ryan, I'm so sorry that we didn't speak all these years and stuff. It was because my dude didn't want me talking to nobody and everything, and man, mind you, we was real close friends before she got into a relationship with this guy. But when they broke up, when they did break up, and when she was telling me about what had happened and stuff, was I trying to kill her right then and there? No, because
but you was plotting.
I mean.
And to be honest with you, she was too. She wouldn't have called you.
She wouldn't have called you. I mean,
she wouldn't have called you.
To let you know. But see, that's the thing. But that's why. That's the whole thing.
The only reason why I didn't try. The only reason why I didn't try to get in. The only reason why I wasn't trying to get with her that quick was because they was together for 7 years, and they was engaged for like 5 months. Yeah, so she's probably there's probably a chance she could probably go back. Yeah.
But see, that's my thing.
That's another one. So that's why I wasn't trying to get at her ASAP like that.
About the whole thing about not having friends. Because you see what she said, she's trying to get with him too. So some females keep dudes around if they believe that this relationship ain't gonna work. So they keep dudes around who they say they friend. Not them dudes that you know what I'm saying, gonna go back to if this don't work out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Don't play with that. So it goes brown. That's why it's hard. That's why people say don't have friends. It's not because I don't want you to have friends or be social. It's because I don't trust you, man.
It's not a controlling thing either. And it's not that he can't trust her. It's that she can't trust herself.
Right? Well, that too. You know what I'm saying? Because if we gonna do this, you don't need.
You don't need no friend. You don't need
not friends.
The outside attention.
You don't need outside attention. Other substantial things that you.
It's just the devil.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. It's just I just be complicated because I knew somebody who had married somebody and then she divorced him because he cheated. Then she marries him again, and then the second time they got married, he was messing around. He ended up cheating on her again.
Oh, they both toxic.
I'm like,
I don't really see nothing wrong with that though. I mean, on the cheating part, but if she went back to him, she
both
understood the whole.
That he's gonna do it again.
I don't know, man. I think
she'd rather be married than to be out here in the world of just nonsense. Sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? I know this guy.
No.
I mean, it's something.
If she was with him for so long, she should have just let it go and be by herself and heal.
Revolution. She wanted herself.
Revolution to heal. Because now she got cheated on again for the second time.
But she's done with him. She's done with him now. That second time they was done. But yeah, I mean, how you
heal, baby girl?
Well, how? I can go back, marry dude again after. Oh man,
but marriage is like a big thing. Like I don't know why. I think the morale of marriage is so low in this world now. I don't see why people. I mean, I know why, but I don't understand why we don't want to get married no more. Or where did it? Or
man, I don't know if I'm ready for that stage yet, man. That's scary.
What's wrong with the stage?
Okay, because my thing is this my thing is this though. I mean, it was actually because somebody actually had. I heard somebody ask this once. What's the real purpose of even getting married? Like, what do people get married for? Because you got some people who want to get married just to have a wedding experience. Mm-hmm. Some people want to get married just to, I don't know, say they married. Me, I really don't see no purpose. I really don't see a difference between when you're married and in a relationship.
The purpose is totally different.
Totally.
The purpose of being in a marriage, in a relationship. Let me break it down in my term and the metaphors. When you in a marriage, you are in a business with someone. You're in a partnership, business partnership. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you work with somebody. Like that. So when you work with somebody, you can come when you want to. It don't matter. You get fired when you want to. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You go get job to job. Now you're going job to job. When you in a business, this business is so tight that you can't lose this business. This business functions on everything. Your life is
contracted.
This livelihood is based off this business. This is how you eat. This is how you sleep. This is about your future. So this business is very important with you and this other person because there's loyalty there. There's trust there. There's a lot of things that goes into these things to within your job. Your job can fire you tomorrow.
And your building.
Call off. There's no trust in this job.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? There's no trust in this job. You're going to let this job do how you want to, and the employees do what they want to do. So that's the difference between a marriage and a relationship. There's two different substantial qualities of a career. And it's a career and a job.
Yeah.
a marriage is a career, a lifelong thing that you're gonna do, and you have to really be responsible for that. And that's the thing. People don't want the responsibility of these things. They just want to zoom.
Be married.
And be in a relationship, they just want to zoom, whatever. I do it. Whatever.
No, and just say they and just have the title just because they say they can, or just because they say they are. You know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, marriage is a business. And that's what it really is, a contracted business. But you have to have a business partner that you want to go on business with, because you can really be successful in this business.
Or how long would you guys even say? How long? What would you say is really the limit before you say, oh, okay, let's get married?
There is no limit.
There is no limit.
There is no
limit.
Time,
and when you people, that's the time. That's the difference. People see people they want to marry and they wait, and that's when
forever. And then you
My
lose it.
husband.
We got
planning.
married. Yes,
he planned our marriage back when we were kids, because I've been knowing my husband since we was like 2 and 4 years old.
That's when you're supposed to get married. That's when we supposed to get married. You're supposed to find the person when you're young.
Yeah.
But we
and
miss
grow
those
from there.
moments. Everybody got somebody like, when I was young,
You missed it.
You missed it.
Yep.
Oh man. Well, you said he was planning marriage since y'all was kids. Oh man.
And they still together.
Yeah.
He did. That's like, that reminds me of Tyler Perry's Temptation. When they was kids.
My sister.
I know couples that's married.
Yeah, my sister and her husband, they've been together since they was 12 years old.
Yeah, my mom and dad, they were 15 and 16.
They younger than me. Like,
yeah.
They since they was 12, they still married. That is so beautiful to me to see these things. So that's why I know that this thing, like a woman can be loyal to a man for her whole life and never do. I know that can happen. You know what I'm saying? So
and the man too.
And the man too.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, of all the women that I have like dated or like been in a relationship with, I mean, I can say, I'm happy to say that I'm glad I've never married any of them, because I think it definitely would have been a shit show if I would have married any of them. I mean, there was only one who I thought could have done it, but I later found out she was very toxic. And
everybody toxic.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm talking about toxic. I'm talking about toxic as in like she probably could have done some Gone Girl shit. That's how toxic I'm thinking. Yeah, she could have done that. You think so?
Yeah, we all
everybody is. Well, yeah.
You just gotta pick one and be toxic with her.
You gotta pick one and work through it.
And be toxic with her.
Or
not toxic. I mean toxic, but be with
work,
her.
Work,
and
balance her out.
And the reason why I was asking about, okay, what's the limit? Because there was a girl who she gonna tell me that whatever dude she's in a relationship, next relationship, she said she wants to get married, and I'm like, well, why are you so quick to get married? I mean, don't you want to date and know the person first? I mean,
no,
but she literally said that, like, whatever dude she be with, she want to get married. So
that's how I was. I'm not even gonna cap. That's how I was like a few months ago.
Man, marriage, but like Drew said, though, marriage is definitely a business. Is a big step. I'm not about to jump.
It's about love too.
I'm not about to ASAP jump into a marriage.
What, Marie?
You know, like on the business side, like you could lose that real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have love. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the biggest. That's one of the strongest foundations. Yes, without a thought about it. I ain't gonna even front. Like the way my husband boyfriend, friend at the time, because we were friends. Like we didn't start dating until we were like in our late 20s, and the commitment he showed to. Because look, we've been around each other. We've seen each other's other sides, girlfriends, boyfriends, all of that. We've been around.
Oh, man, y'all had that type of, oh man.
Yeah, because we grew up together.
That's the best way to go through it.
Yeah, we grew up together, so it's a whole group of us, and we just always, they still around. The rest of the crew's still around. They got kids and wives and stuff, most of them, but the commitment he showed to wanting to be in a relationship with me was like, he put it out there. In front of his daddy.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We were sitting on the porch one day, and he's like, look. He's like, I want us to be together. And I want us to move in together. He's like, it really ain't no other way around it. Like, I want to be with you, period.
I think that's the
and his daddy was sitting back, his daddy vouched for it. He's like, you heard him? I'm like, well, damn. I guess I ain't got no.
I guess I ain't got no choice now.
Right.
Like, public affection is like a real big thing. Like, 'cause that's the only way. Because there's so much things going wrong with social media and things, like things can be portrayed differently. So when you show somebody public that you love somebody, it shows a different thing, that you really don't care what other people say or think.
And how long you and your husband been married for, Marie?
Oh, we've been married for 20, together for 22.
So married for 20, together in 22.
Yeah, March 4th.
Okay.
Yep.
See, and nowadays people don't even be married that long.
I know. I want to be married for 20 years. I got a little long time.
We come from like his mom and dad, like they were together since they were teenagers out of, South Carolina, and they came here to Cleveland, and, him and his army buddies and his brothers, because his daddy come from a big family of brothers and sisters too. Like, they've been together since they were teenagers, and my mom and dad been together since they were teenagers, so it's kind of like a foundation. Like, you really don't see no other way around it, And we got good examples, I think. They're not perfect. Like yeah, they're not perfect. And, and the lives ain't perfect. Everybody go through stuff, but, it's a good example,
Breaking news. I'm getting married this year.
All right, hey. I want my invite.
That's good news to me, too, y'all.
I want the invite. Hey, I want to be the guy. I want to be the guy that says I now pronounce y'all husband and wife.
I can marry y'all. I'm a minister.
Oh, we found
one.
We found one.
Yeah, I'm a minister.
We found one right there.
Yeah.
I'm
serious. My license stuff up on the wall. I got one on it.
Okay, no, we believe you now. That's all.
As long as y'all have fried chicken at the reception.
I guess Marie gonna be marrying us this year, y'all. No static.
Yes.
No static presentation.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I know, right? I'm gonna marry y'all and then have fun at the reception.
Let's do that. Had a cameraman set up.
Oh man, that is August 13th. I guess we break it on non-static. Nobody even know. Damn, we just spoiler
alert. And we're the first ones to hear it, man. We need to invite. Yeah, it will be.
That's what we do.
No, actually, it is live. Yes. Yeah, it's live. Yeah, it's live. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So yeah.
People's listening. Hey, y'all listening. If you don't have invitation, don't bring your ass to the wedding.
No, it's gonna be definitely a very small, private event. Probably like this many people there.
Can I just come to the reception to have food?
No, I'm gonna throw it. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I want some cake.
That's gonna be
some chicken
for sure. That's gonna be.
Go ahead, take a look.
Universal Life Church Ministries.
And how long y'all two been together? Said what?
I'll say January.
You don't say that.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, hey, y'all, man.
Well,
you're hired.
My grandmother and grandfather on my mom's side, they got married 6 months after knowing each other, and they.
I don't think there's really a time limit.
No, sometimes you just know it.
Yeah,
I feel it coming. You know how it goes.
Dude, I will never ever forget. I'll never forget this job I had in Youngstown where we was working with the homeless, and we met this guy. I'll never forget. He met his wife at a shelter. Then later on that night, they went and they got married. That same night.
But see, that's so dope. Like that's how I see my. Wow, I mean, for real. I'd have been the first time I saw it for real. I'd have been there every day. I'd have been there every day for real. Like, but that's how I want.
Man, that's beautiful.
Man, this is definitely man. Oh my
that
goodness,
is dope.
My number's about to go up.
That is dope.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like if I saw her or took her out and did that, like if it was somebody saying, "Hey, get married here," we went there and we got married for sure.
Oh, okay. Hey, Marie might as well marry y'all now.
Okay.
Let's have the wedding here at No Static right now, man.
Don't forget the view into the news report. Every Sunday. We're gonna be talking about this type of stuff.
I got documents and everything.
Man, music report coming this summer. Make sure y'all check out the music report featuring Angie vs. Ruby and 10K coming this summer on somebody's station.
Yes.
On somebody's station.
Y'all know y'all at home.
I'm gonna be a guest on that station. Man. Oh my goodness. And you guys, all good things have to come to an end, unfortunately. So with that being said, man, we wanna thank you all, listeners, for listening to NoStaticRadio.net. You just finished listening to the Rap Radio Show with me, Ryan A. Polk, as your host, where we don't bring the static, but we sure enough bring the noise. And make sure you guys check us out on social media. We absolutely love to hear from you.
Awesome.
At Facebook.com/NoStaticRadio LLC. on Twitter at @NoStatic_radio, on Instagram at @TheReal_NoStaticRadio, and on YouTube, No Static Radio. Just No Static Radio. And also, if you'd like to listen to replays of this show and others on NoStaticRadio.net, make sure you check us out on Mixler.com or on Mixcloud.com. Just type in No Static Radio in the toolbar for replays of this show and others on this platform. And for continuous streaming, listen to us on TuneIn.com, MediaQ, or LiveOnlineRadio.net. Just type in No Static Radio in the toolbar for continuous streaming of this show and all of others on this platform, and for a more in-depth look at all things No Static Radio, including possible upcoming events, merchandise, or an in-depth look at our show hosts, please visit our website at www.nostaticradio.net for all things No Static Radio. And thank you so much for sharing your time with us. And you know what it is. We've got more music for you and your listening pleasure here on your voice of the revolution. NoStaticRadio.net, powered by Google, and sponsored by Lamont Avenue Wines, Cleveland Rugby League, and Design Me Exclusive. And Marie, any announcements?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody that if you know a family member or a friend that's been affected by violence, you know that it can affect your life in so many different ways, but the Trauma Recovery Center is here to help. Give them a call at 216-644-5487. They'll come to you wherever you are. They offer real help for real needs in real time. They offer services for emotional support, food, code safety, and a whole lot more. So don't let violence control you. You can break free and seek help. Give them a call at 216-644-5487. The Trauma Recovery Center of Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children.
All right. Yeah, so, no, man, that is it for the Rap Radio Show. You know, as always, we're here normally, yes, on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys again for listening. I want to thank my guests, and we are out of here.
Cheers.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Oh, yes.
Yay. Oh, hold up. Can we get another sweet?
Oh, yeah. To the newlyweds.
How long y'all known each other?
Me and him. Since this last year.
It was a show.
Yeah.
March.
Yeah. March. Yeah. Yes.
You.